Now, Mercofolia actually is shocked that Ignaya is actually came here, and he actually thought that the flames in the city was actually Natsu, but it's actually from Ignaya, which he actually couldn't believe that he actually came into the city, which is unbelievable. But they're actually one of the five god dragons that he actually encountered in his human form, Ignaya and Mercophobia. Well, there was only the two god dragons they actually encountered. But the other three, I'm actually assuming that they actually told him about Ignaya being the son of Igniel. But we actually can tell that he actually inherited his bloodline, which he really is Igniel's child. But Mercophobia actually heard about Natsu being the one who was raised by Igniel, which he actually have a reason for coming to the city to meet with Natsu. And so, despite the fact that we actually going to have to say that Mercophobia did warn Natsu's team that he's not the only one that he can be defeated. Plus, the other god dragons are actually no match for them as well. Because since they already defeated Mercophobia, he actually had to warn them about the other god dragons. For example, he did actually tell them about Ignaya, which he actually is rather a rather mysterious character, but he's rather vicious as he claims to destroy countless countries, in which we've seen that Elnina is actually still intact. Because the next dragon is actually the wood god dragon, Eldron, who actually claims to be the biggest god dragon in the world. And he also revealed that he has the ability to read people's minds with his powers. So he actually have mind reader ability. The other is the moon god dragon, Sela, who actually the powerful dragon who used the power of the stars. And the other is the metal god dragon, Bearness, who actually have no information about Bearness because he never actually met him. In which that's actually the history of the god dragons, in which we actually knew that he actually has no idea how to call the god dragons, in which, in fact, we have no idea what bad deeds they have actually done, nor how they got the name God because of their deeds, in which I don't actually want to know about it. But we actually can tell those are the five god dragons they need to defeat, but they already defeated Mercophobia, in which they're going to still defeat the god dragons and complete the 100-year quest. And as they're leaving, they actually are excited. But Clamel actually apologized to Mercophobia for asking the White Wizard, in which he actually forgives her, and the praise around the city has now gone. And he actually told her that the Water God Dragon is dead, and restoring the people and living amongst his people and the city as a human being There's no better happiness in that, in which we actually seen him living amongst the humans. So when Fairy Tail leaves the city, they're actually headed to the next objective, which is the center of the Giltan continent, in which they're actually headed by train to that center, in which not actually headed to foot, but they actually knew that the map was actually clawed out by Natsu because he doesn't actually want to ride on a train. So Ursa is actually upset and actually chased after both Natsu and Wendy, who actually didn't do anything. In which they actually going over there to their next city, to their to the continent, which they're actually headed over there first, then to Taka City, in which to Taka City, and then to the center of Geltina, where the continent largest city, Drexia, it actually like a beautiful city, just like Krogus in Ishgir, but there's still more information that going to succeed because one of the god dragons who actually there, the wood god dragon Eldron, is still in there, in which they're going to first face the wood god dragon. And I'm actually thinking that Wendy wrote in her journal that the wood god dragon will be powerful, but it could be weak against fire. And that's actually something for Natsu, but she's still actually thinking about how he went on a rampage with the flames from Ignaya, but then she actually heard Natsu came in after he heard his name, as we actually seen him burst into the girls' tent while they're actually sleeping, in which he actually decided to play a little prank on them. And so they actually saw Natsu drove face paint on their faces, which caused Ursa to chase after them as they headed over to their destination. Now we actually got a little history lesson about the god dragons: fire, water, wood, metal, and moon. Now they're actually headed over to the next city where they're going to face the wood god dragon, Eldron. And I'm actually want to know what this dragon looks like and what his powers is going to be, because I'm thinking that he actually going to eat wood, then shoot wood breath or wood dragon's war, and actually gain the ability to control the elements of wood. So I'm actually going to see what it actually going to be like on the next chapter next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy here saying sign out. Laters.